Hi, Sharif.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. We'll wait for a couple of minutes for others to join.
Okay.
Start because we are already delayed 5 minutes. Let me share my screen. Let me know if you guys are able to see my screen.
Yes.
Today we will talk about OSI model. Let me check. Okay. So today we are going to discuss about rest of the topics in network fundamentals. So coming to OSI model. So do you know what is the abbreviation of OSI? Anyone? Okay. So OSI is nothing but open systems interconnection. So it is one of the framework. So this particular framework, it is used to understand how different networking technologies work together to allow the communication over a network. Okay, so like in a network, how the communication happens is something this framework will be defining. Okay, so I'll take one scenario and then I'll explain you how the communication happens from one layer to other layer. So here, if you can see in OSI model, we have 7 layers. So 7 layers, what are those? Physical, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, and presentation layer and application layer. Here, if you can see the purpose, it is, as I mentioned, so this is to standardize the communication functions over a network. So coming to here, the example given is email, right? But I'll be sending a letter to a friend, so who lives in a different city through some postal service. So I'll tell you the real-time scenario, and as well as I will cover how it works in network perspective. Maybe I'll go here. Hope you guys are able to see the screen, right? Not only the presentation, but also the drawing which I have done.
Yes.
Okay. So these are the 7 layers, if you can see. So as I mentioned, the scenario would be I'll be sending a letter to a friend who lives in another city through postal service. Okay. So first, coming to the physical layer. So what it does? So in physical layer, we need some physical medium that carries your data, right? So here data is nothing but letter. So in terms of network, it is data. So let's say your friend is staying in different city, and you're trying to send a letter to her, or him. Okay. So what you have to do, like you will go and you will put your letter in your mailbox. So she is living in some Bangalore, okay? So you are in Hyderabad. So what you did, you went to postal service and you put your letter in your mailbox, okay? So your friend has to receive. So in their mailbox, right? To receive what we need. So we need some physical media, maybe some vehicles is needed, right? Vehicles is needed, and what else is needed? And also some roads are the physical medium. So to go from here to there, so what it is needed, it is needed the roads, vehicles, and also mail carriers. They need some person who read mail carriers. So I can say roads and vehicles, mail carriers. So these acts as a physical medium in this layer. And when it comes to network, so if you want to send some interface, if you want to send some data to other system or other computer, so what we need? Cables acts as a physical medium, and network interface cards acts as a physical medium, and also hubs, switches, this and all, it comes under physical. Okay. And here, if you understand, this is for physical medium carries your data, physical layer. Physical medium which carries data. Okay. And the next one is data link layer. What it will do? So data link layer, it is for addressing. So what we will do when you send the letter, so you have to address the envelope, right? So without addressing the envelope, it doesn't know to which destination it has to be delivered. So which means, so this acts as, so this data link layer, it ensures data delivered to correct destination. So okay, this is with respect to the example real-time scenario. So when it comes to the network, so what it will do, it will deal with MAC address and ensure, so MAC address is nothing but media access control. So it ensures the data is sent to right device on a local network. And next one is network layer. What this network will do? So this network is for sorting. It acts as sorting facility. So let's say it ensures data packet knows the route. So here the envelope is given. Let's say, so they will try to sort out. Let's say there are some letters for Bangalore and for Chennai. So which is received from Hyderabad. What it will do? It will sort it. So all the Bangalore letters will be divided, and also all the letters to Chennai, it should be divided. So which means, so when it comes to the letter perspective, it acts as a sorting facility. But when you talk about network perspective, what it will do? It will use IP address and it will check for the routing the data to correct location across different network. Okay, so it's all about the sorting facility. And the next one is about transport layer. So in this transport layer, what it will do? It will try to do error correction and data flow. So here, so it check if letter arrives safely or not. It will check letter arrives safely or not. Okay. And in terms of network, what it will do? It will check if data is sent and it will also check for data integrity. Anyone in the class, what do you mean by data integrity?
Protection of data from unauthorized modification.
Disconnected.
I think yes.
Reconnecting, bro.
Hello. Hello, able to hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry for the interruption. So power went off.
It's okay.
Okay, just sharing my screen again. Okay, able to see my screen now?
Yes.
Can you guys confirm? Okay. Okay, so I was telling about transport layer, right? So when it comes to transport layer, what it will check, it will do error correction and data flow. So let's say it will check if the letter arrives safely or not. And when it comes to network perspective, it will check if data is sent, and also it will check for the data integrity. So what do you mean by integrity? We already discussed in our old, earlier classes, right? Anyone? What do you mean by integrity?
Protecting data from unauthorized modification.
Yeah, exactly. So in transport layer, so it will check for the data integrity. And also one more thing I want to mention in the transport layer is it will use the protocols. Let's say it will use TCP, UDP protocols. So TCP is nothing but transport control protocol, and UDP is nothing but user data protocol. So most of the protocol is reliable. Okay. So next one is session layer. So in the session layer, so it will make sure, it will make sure the sessions are started and stopped. So it's all about session initiation and session stopping. So when it comes to the example perspective, so let's say your friend received the letter, right? In the transport layer, we mentioned letter arrived safely, and you call your friend and you are telling about sending and receiving the letter. Okay, so that's nothing but you initiated a session here talking about conversation between your friend about receiving and sending the letter. And when it comes to the network perspective, so it will start and stop the sessions. Okay. And coming to the presentation layer. So this presentation layer, it's all about, formats, data formats. Let's say you write letter in different language, okay? You write letter in different language, which your friend is not aware. And this message has to be translated. Okay. So here translation happens. Translation happens. And here, when we say different language and translation, what is happening in network perspective, we are talking about data format and also the encryption part. So here in this presentation layer, so what it will do, it will make sure data in readable format, and it is more about the data formats and the encryption in this layer. And the next one is, okay, now the different, whatever the letter, different language, it has been translated, and now it is in real format. So the next layer is application. In the application, so now everything is ready. What she'll do, she will read, she's reading the letter, and then is coming to the network, like make an email from send from one to another. So user interaction with application. Okay. So here, this application layer is nothing but interacting users interaction with the software applications like web browsers and applications. Okay. So these are the 7 layers which acts as a communication standard over a network. Is it clear? Guys, this is very important.
Yes, yes,
So you should understand well how the OS model works.
yes. It's good.
Okay. And you guys can go through all this class. Sorry. Sorry, somebody is asking something. Is it clear now? Guys, I'm audible. Hello.
Some delay from you. Hello.
Is it clear? Shall we move to next topic?
Yes.
Yeah, Sharif. Are you able to hear me? Okay. Okay, I'll move to next topic then if it is clear. Thanks. Okay. So this is about OSI model. And next we will devices concept. When we say device, what are network devices? Like we always discussed. Anyone wanted to answer? What is meant by network device? Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah. What do you mean network devices? Anyone in the class? Anyone in the class? What do you mean by network devices? We already discussed. With the devices that are interconnected with each other. Network. So here we'll talk about the router. The network devices, routers, switches, and firewalls, access points. So now we will the router. Okay. Router. Router is nothing but traffic director kind of. It acts as traffic director. Okay, so like when I say this, I'm it's like of your house. Let's say, and hello.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry guys, lot of issues today.
Yeah. Mostly.
I'm sharing my screen. Okay. Able to see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. So if you can see, we are talking about the network devices. So network devices are nothing but devices that are interconnected with each other over one network. And these are the network devices. Some of the network devices: router, switch, firewall, and access points. So now I'm talking about router. So if you can see, router, it acts as a traffic director. So let's say it's like entrance of your home. Okay, imagine if some packages coming to your house will be delivered to this entrance, and this router, it decides so which this router decides where each piece of information should go based on the address in it. Okay, so connects your home network to internet, right? So when somebody delivery agent coming and giving the package to the entrance of home, which means this is something which is connecting to the internet, like entrance connects to your street, right? Is it clear? So it's
Yes.
very simple, like when it comes to network perspective, connects your home network to internet. In the same way, when we talk about the example, what it is trying to do, it connects your home to street. Okay, so this is nothing but traffic director, so which we took example as the entrance of home, and what it will do. So routers functionality is to connect your home network to internet. When it comes to our example, it connects your home to street. And also when you send something out, like from your home to outside, so let's say one example, you are sending an email. So the router ensures that it reaches the right destination. So it is nothing but a traffic director. Okay. And that's what here it is mentioned. It connects to the different networks. And coming to the example, home router connects the home network to internet, like I mentioned here. And the next network device is switch. So switch, it connects devices within a network. I'll tell you about this as well. Switch. In simple, the switch, it acts as a room organizer. It acts as a room organizer. What it will do? It will switch, it connects all devices. Let's say in a house, so just consider house as a one network. In house we have different rooms, right? We have living room, we have hall, we have kitchen, and we have bedrooms. So these rooms and all, these all rooms are connected to your house. So which means your house is one network where these rooms are different devices. Okay, so ensure, like what it will do, it will ensure data sent from one device reaches the reaches the other device correctly within your home. Okay, I'll tell one network example now. So let's say you are using your laptop, like I'm using this laptop and I wanted to give a print of this from my laptop to from printer. Okay, so if I did print document of this one from this laptop to my printer, so what switch will do, it will ensure data goes directly from laptop to printer without any deviation. So when I say deviation, without going to other devices. So now you understand what is the functionality of switch. It connects all the devices and it ensures the data sent to proper device. Okay. And the next one is, like you can see here, an office switch connects all the devices, computers, printers, servers within the office. And the next one is firewall. Firewall, I think last time we discussed, right? So what do you mean by firewall? Anyone in the class? Hello.
Yes.
Okay. What do you mean by firewall? We discussed in our previous class, no?
Like a bridge between users and the internet.
Okay. Yeah, very good. So here, firewall. So I'll mention it as security guard. We can take this as security guard. So what it will try to do? So it will monitor and controls what comes into and goes out of your network. Okay. Maybe I'll give one example. So firewall, you understand the functionality, right? So it will try to monitor and control what is coming inside and going outside of your network. And maybe I'll take bouncer. Let's say some marriage is happening, marriage is ongoing. So there will be a security guard, like maybe there will be some bouncers, right? So what they will do, they will allow only trusted guests. So in the same way, when we talk about the firewall, it will allow only the trusted data and it will block unauthorized visitors. Like maybe when I say unauthorized visitors, so in perspective of network, it will be hackers. Like, maybe if there is some virus, so it will block it. Okay, is it clear? So it will monitor incoming and outgoing data of your network. And also it will control the data. And now I'll talk about access point. Access point, we can consider it as, in simple, I can say wireless butler. Okay, 1 second. Access point. Okay. Access point, it's like a butler who delivers messages wirelessly around your home. So let's say if you have multiple devices in your home that connect wirelessly to internet. What are the devices that connect wirelessly to internet? Anyone? We are using it on daily basis.
Wi-Fi,
Mm.
router,
No, to Wi-Fi, what you will connect, like,
mobile device,
yeah, mobile devices.
computers, printers.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. So we will connect mobiles, laptops, and smart TVs to internet, right? So we will connect them to internet without any wires wirelessly. So what this access point will do? This access point, it ensures they all connected to network without needing any wires. That is the functionality of access point. I think you should have one question. So here I'm talking about access point, and also router also will do the same thing. So even it connects to your home network to internet. Even access point, it connects to your home network to internet. Then you can question me, what is the difference, right? So when you ask about the difference, I can say router also, it acts as a access point in home setups. But when it comes to larger networks, so we may need separate access points to extend the Wi-Fi coverage throughout a building or office, right? So we need one router would be enough in our home. But when it comes to the larger networks, one router is not possible. So we need different access points to extend the Wi-Fi coverage. Okay, is it clear now?
Yes.
Okay, good. So this is about the network devices. Now we are moving on to firewalls and security zones. This is an interesting topic, guys. So let's say I'll take here. We will talk about firewall and security zones. So let's say first I wanted to talk about firewall. We already spoke about it. So firewall is nothing but security guard. What it will do, it will monitor and control what is coming inside and outside of your network. So let's say this, I'll tell you. So this is, I'll tell you what is firewall in terms of network perspective. This is your home, this is your network, and here this is internet. Like as you mentioned, Sarif, your network is connected to the internet, and in between the firewall will be placed. Okay. So what this firewall will do, it acts as a security guard, and it will try to see what is coming from internet and what is going from your network to internet. Okay. And in this firewall, it has set of rules. Okay. Set of rules. What are those rules? There will be some rules defined what to be allowed, what has to be denied. Okay. So based on these rules, it will check what should be allowed and what has to be denied. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now you are familiar about firewall. Now here we are also talking about the security zones. Okay. So coming to the security zones. So security zones is nothing but just think of your house. Okay. Your house is having different rooms, but each with different level of access. Okay, I'll tell you in a simple word. So now here we are talking about security zones. So when I say security zones, we are talking about your house here. Okay. So here in your house, so let's say we have multiple rooms in your house, right? So just let me know what are the rooms you will have in your home. Maybe living room. Okay. And what else? And we will have bedrooms. Okay. So maybe we'll take these two as an example. You will have living rooms and also you will have bedrooms. So I'm talking about the security zones and I'm asking you to think of your home. Okay. Okay. So here, let's say some guests came. Okay. Some guests came to your home. Will you allow them to bedroom? No, right? So all guests will have open access to living room. So which means this living room is nothing but public zone. This living room is nothing but public zone. And this bedroom is nothing but private zone. Why I am telling it as private zone? Because access is restricted. Access is restricted and this is only accessible to, let's say when it comes to the example, only accessible to family members. And also private zone is all about ensuring sensitive data or internal systems are kept secret or safe. Okay, is it clear now? This is about private zone and public zone. And also when it comes to the networking perspective, security zones are nothing but segments of your network and it has different levels of security and access rules. So like maybe security zone is nothing but segments of your network. Here the segments are living room and bedroom. So again here we have different levels of security and access rules. So when it comes to the living room, here the access rule is set as it is open to public. And when it comes to the bedroom, so here the level of security is different. It is secured and it may contain sensitive data and internal systems. And also this is only accessible to the family members and the trusted persons, right? And again we have different zone in this firewall security zone, which is nothing but DMZ. So DMZ is nothing but demilitarized zone. Okay, I'll give you one example for this. So let's say you have an front yard at your home, like in front of your entrance of your home, you have some front yard. So visitors can come and knock your door, but they don't have access to your access inside your home, right? So this is like nothing but demilitarized zone. So here, if you can see the definition of demilitarized zone. So even it is like demilitarized zone also private network only, but like company, it will place all of their web servers in a demilitarized zone. So why they are keeping in demilitarized zone? It is nothing but extra layer of security. Okay, and also like why it matters, this security zones and firewalls. Anyone? Why you are doing all of these things? What we are doing out of these firewalls and security zones? Anyone? Let me pick some of your name. Maybe Rajesh. Why we need this security zones firewalls?
The private safe. That's why.
Okay, I'll rephrase it. So it is for protection. So protection, we need firewalls. And why we need security zones? It is for controlling. So we have to control, like what has to be kept secret, and how what has to be protected, and what is critical. Okay. So it's all about protection and control. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Okay. So the next topic is about VPN and secure communications. Okay. Coming to VPN. So VPN is nothing but private network. So this we will say it as secure tunnel for data transmission. So I'll give you one example. In simple, VPN is a tool that creates a secure and encrypted connection. I'll take this as an example. Again, I'll take another page. Okay, VPN. What it will do? Tool that creates secure and encrypted connection. So between your devices. Okay, the VPN is nothing but tool that creates secure and encrypted connection between your devices. Let's say you want to send your friend a secret message. Okay, so she lives far away from your place, and also in between you don't want anyone to read the message. Okay, so what you will do? So you will put a message in locked box, and you will give the key to your friend. Okay, so here you tell me what is the VPN. So you are like some A person, some B person. So you're trying to send one message. Okay, you're trying to send one message, and you don't want anyone to read that. So what you're trying to do? So you're putting this message in locked box. Okay, and you gave key to your friend B. And you tell me, I said VPN that creates secure and encrypted connection. So here in this scenario, what do you mean by VPN?
Protecting the user.
Sorry?
Protecting the encrypted data.
No, that is comes under communication, but I'm asking like, here I mentioned, so VPN is a tool that creates secure and encrypted connection, right? So here it is like, message. Message is something we're trying to send, and we put it in locked box to make sure the data is secure and encrypted. So here the VPN is nothing but locked box because it is securing the data. Did you get my point now?
Yes.
Sharif, your voice is very feeble. I don't know for some reason.
Now, okay.
Your voice is breaking. It's not clear for me. Okay. So here the locked box is nothing but VPN because it is trying to secure and encrypt the data, encrypt the message. Okay. And I can also give you another example. Let's say you are using some public Wi-Fi. Okay. So you will go to some railway station or like some coffee shop. So you can see some public Wi-Fi where you will try to connect. Okay. So when you try to connect to public Wi-Fi, so others who is on the same network, they'll be able to see what are the websites you are trying to browse. And there is a possibility of stealing your information. But if you use your VPN, what it will do? It will wrap your internet activity. So which means like, here how we have sealed the message with lockbox, in the same way, when you use VPN, it will try to wrap your internet activity. So which means, so they won't be, your hackers won't be able to see what websites you visited, and also they won't be able to monitor what you have visited, and they won't be able to steal your personal information. So why VPN is needed here? Why VPN and secure communication is needed? So to make sure the privacy and security. Okay. This is all about VPN and secure communications. I'll quickly jump into intrusion detection and prevention. Okay. Here IDS and IPS. So one second. IDS and IPS. So IDS is nothing but intrusion detection system. IPS is nothing but intrusion prevention system. So what it will do? It will try to monitor the network traffic. So what it will do? It will monitor network traffic. Okay. So this IDS is nothing but, it's like a security alarm system for your network. So it will monitor network traffic, and it will detect, monitor and detect the suspicious activity. But what IPS will do? It will detect and prevent. It will detect and prevent. Okay. So here when we talk about IDS, so why IDS is needed? For early warning. So we said about we talked about security alarm system for your network, right? So which means it is giving early warning system. It is like early warning system, and also it will give you the visibility. When it comes to IPS, so it is like automatic protection. Automatic protection, and also it is nothing but proactive security. Proactive security. So it both, like IDS, IPS is both for monitor network traffic. And what IDS will do? IDS will monitor and detect, but it can't prevent. But when it comes to IPS, it will detect and prevent. So which means IPS is automatic protection and also proactive security. So why we need both IDS and IPS in our network? So why we need both? You might have asked the question. So we have IPS, right, which will detect and prevent. So when it is doing both the functionality, why we need IDS? So we need both IDS and IPS for layer defense security. And also why we need this monitoring tools like IDS and IPS, because to protect our sensitive data and also to prevent the malware spread. Okay, so these are the importance. And here we have network monitoring. So we also have some monitoring tools like network monitoring tools like Wireshark and Nagios. So Wireshark is nothing but we will call it as a network protocol analyzer. So what it will do? So let's say you try to connect to one of your applications. So it will try to capture and analyze the data. So it will capture and analyze the data. So that is traveling through your network, and it will help you understand so what's happening on a detailed level. So that is a functionality of Wireshark. So if you can see, the purpose would be track network performance and identify the issues. So, and also, like as I mentioned, Wireshark is something, it will try to capture and analyze the network traffic for troubleshooting. And what Nagios will do? So Nagios, it's for health check and alerting. So if anything went wrong in the network, so it will try to alert us. So that is the functionality of Nagio. And moving on to the basic network troubleshooting. So what is the, what will be the basic network issues? So maybe connectivity issues, and also they may be slow in the performance. So what we will try to do, what are the tools we will use? We will try to ping. So ping is nothing but whether it is reachable or not, like whether the target is reachable or not is something we can check it by means of ping tool. And what is a trace route? So trace route is nothing but to see where is the problem, where the connection is failing. And why we will use NS lookup? So NS lookup we will use to see the detailing. For detailing, we will use the NS lookup. And the next topic is about cyber threats and network security. We already covered this in our previous classes. We spoke about malware, phishing, and DDoS attacks, right? So probably with this, I complete the network fundamentals. So any questions from your side? Anyone on the call? Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. And with this, we finished our network fundamentals. So tomorrow we'll we will see about Qualys. Okay. So I'll give you an architecture overview and all details about Qualys. And also I'm trying to, hello? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. And also I'm trying to get Qualys access, Qualys trial version for few days to show you the real-time tool experience. But let's see, I'm trying to get it. But for tomorrow's class, we will see what is Qualys and why we need it, and what is the architecture of Qualys, and what are the benefits of Qualys and all those things. So we will start talking about Qualys from tomorrow, and probably tomorrow I'll take demo class. So if I have free trial access for Qualys, probably from our Wednesday's class, so we will try to do some labs. Okay. Okay, if you have any questions, I'll let you ask. I'll be available for a couple of minutes. If you have no doubts, maybe we can wind up this meeting. Okay, I'll take silence as no doubts in this class. Okay, guys, thank you all. Have a great day ahead.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.